Good morning. It is day 18 and I'm feeling good. Slept well, got to sleep in a bit, woke up, made some like a cinnamon apple thing for breakfast, and I'm gonna go ahead and have it now. Hope you're having a great day so far. So things today went well. I have a recipe that I've been wanting to cook for a really long time that included an acorn squash. And this week, Plate Joy had one that popped up in my list. So it's not the exact same recipe, but it's pretty close. It's close enough that I wouldn't really know the difference. And it was like a curry thing, which I was excited about. Because it turns out I really like that, and not just the kind that you get at like a Thai restaurant. So that was pretty great. So I made like this curry beef thing in an acorn squash that was really really good, and it makes two meals. And tonight we also had a book club, which is a lot of friends that I have from having worked together at a sort of an Irish pub that we all worked at for a bit. And it was really fun to get together, and this isn't the first time that I've done this where I've been on a program like Whole30, and the rules are such that I can't have pretty much anything that they're serving. Tonight's was like a lobster ravioli thing, which looked and smelled amazing. And then there was like a homemade chocolate sauce for the ice cream, which again looked phenomenal. But then there was also like a bowl of red grapes. So I totally hung out with the bowl of red grapes for a little while. But then I had brought my second half of the acorn squash from my lunch today. And so I just kind of heated that up for dinner, which was super yummy. And all my friends are really supportive about it and are just like, oh, what's this thing that you're doing? And how's it working? And all that. And I found out about a new thing from one of my friends. It's an instant cooker, which is basically like it operates like a slow cooker would, except for instant, like a pressure cooker. So you could basically make like a roast in 20 minutes, or like you could take, not that I can eat beans right now, but like you could take dry beans and in 20 minutes have like a bean soup. I don't know, it just sounds amazing. So I'm going to look into that, because she said that colleagues of hers, they're all kind of waiting to see how long it'll take before every single person just has one, because the people that do have them are just like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I do want to look into that, because I've always liked the idea of slow cookers, but the actual practicality of it doesn't really gel. I very rarely wake up in the morning and put stuff in a slow cooker and then go to work. Even though in theory it sounds like the best thing, because then you just get home and it's made. So I don't know how much of that is me, where I should be like, just get in the habit of doing it, versus something that I won't get in the habit of. So I should readjust what I have to kind of fit that sort of existence. I also like the idea of like bringing stuff home for a roast, and in less than an hour you just have like a roast. Like, that's crazy. And I think that one was like 50 minutes. I don't think that was 20 minutes. 20 minutes was the beans, but I think the roast I think she was talking about was like 50 minutes. So it's a little closer to an hour. But how good is that? Like, instead of a 6 to 8 hour slow cooker kind of situation. Otherwise, as far as today goes, Whole30 for me at this point feels just like what I do. It doesn't feel like, oh, I have to do that thing, or oh, every day I have to do this stuff, or oh, every meal I cook. It's gotten to the point where now it's at that stage where I wake up, I eat something Whole30, I put my lunch together, I prepare for dinner. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel hard, and especially now that I'm not doing as much as I was like last week, it doesn't feel like I feel like I'm getting the joy out of it more as well. Today I did not hear back from the people about my car, so I still have the rental car. And I did not, in cooking the food that I needed to, and going to work and then going right to book club, did not go to the Y. Though I have for the last 2 days in a row, so I'm okay not doing it today. Especially since it isn't necessarily, I do want to be more active, but I haven't set myself okay, every day do yoga and also every day go to the Y. But I do still need to do my yoga tonight. And I don't know about tomorrow yet. I'm not sure if I don't know that I have plans. I can't think of whether we do or not have anything going on tomorrow night. My guess is tomorrow during the day that I won't go, but I don't know. We'll see. I have one more recipe on my Plate Joy list, which is this ginger cauliflower rice thing, which I'm interested to try. It sounds different than anything I've made so far this week, and it doesn't sound like something that I normally would gravitate toward. So I'm interested to see what it's like. I'm not a fan of making cauliflower rice. And there wasn't a riced cauliflower option on my last Instacart trip, so I got regular cauliflower. So I actually have to rice the cauliflower, which I know is not a big deal. And actually, I'm looking forward to having to do it tomorrow to make myself realize that it's not as difficult as I am imagining it is, or that it's not as time consuming as I'm imagining it is, because I've done it before and I know it's doable. It's so much easier to just get a bag that's already riced. That said, if it goes super easy tomorrow, that might break me of my I need it already riced for me habit. But we'll see. I should also look up how to rice cauliflower and then save it or freeze it, because if I can do that, I'm sure it's way less money than buying it already riced all the time. I just had a discussion recently with my mom about hard-boiled eggs that are already cooked for you versus cooking your own hard-boiled eggs. She said to me, she was like, what do you mean you buy them already boiled? And I was like, well, it's easier that way. She was like, it's not hard to hard-boil an egg. And I understand it. I just, guys, how about you? Are you guys like currently living in a world where convenience is key? Like if it's not... For me, it's things like hard-boiled eggs, riced cauliflower. If it's already done for me, I will make those choices. If it's not, I will, even though I know I like riced cauliflower in things, and even though I knew I wanted to try this recipe, it is the last one on my meal plan of the week that I'm trying. And I know that the thing in the way is the riced cauliflower. I know making it just seems like it's too big of a deal. So, I don't know. Do you guys feel that? Is that just me? I'm also just not... I'm getting more into being somebody who preps, but I'm not there yet. I'm just not where I take a day and prep. And I'm getting closer. There was a day where I legitimately made, like, meals for the week, and I loved it. That's only really happened once. And so I think this is helping me get more used to that, the Plate Joy and Instacart thing, where it's like once a week I look at meals for the week and I get the groceries for them, and then that's what I'm eating on. I also think it's helping me stress less, because I know I have food in the house for the week and I'm not worried about what's going to be for this, what's going to be for that, what am I doing for dinner, what am I doing for lunch, what do I need to pick up at the store. So I know that prepping for the week is helpful, and I know it's making my existence as far as knowing what I'm going to do, even if it's not like I've actually planned out the entire week. I know that I have these meals to choose from and I already have the food, and so I am going home to make it. So that's been nice. I can't say I'm that person yet. I think I just need a few more weeks under my belt, or a few more months under my belt or something. Anyway, it is a little late because of the book club. I did come home late, but nothing crazy. I didn't dip into any of the desserts. I didn't eat any of the lobster ravioli. I didn't drink any of the wine. I stayed through part of the sing-alongs and the dancing, but I gotta say, we got about 3 songs into Hamilton, and I had to go because I felt like I think they're gonna do the whole show, and I couldn't stay for the whole show. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say tonight, because this, I'm pretty sure, is a long video, and it's very even keel, and I don't have really any ups and downs of the day. I'm in the tiger blood stage. I'm not fully feeling tiger blood, but I'm also not feeling the tiredness, and I'm not feeling like it's almost midnight, and I'm not like, I'm in a zen end of day place, but I'm not in a done end of day place, which is kind of cool. So anyway, that's it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know if anything's come up for you that you want to comment about or whatnot. That's about all I've got. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and then put the rest of this video together, do some yoga while it uploads, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.